ॐ एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। या देवी स्तूयते नित्यं विबुधैर्वेदपारगैः सा मे वसदजिह्वाग्रे ब्रह्मरूपा सरस्वती। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। निरञ्जनं नित्यमनन्तरूपं भक्तानुकम्पाधृतविग्रहं वै ईशावतारं परमेशमीड्यं तं रामकृष्णं शिरसा नमामि। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्तिः रामकृष्णे स्थिता ह्य सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। एकजानन्दनिमग्नचित्तं विवेकदानैकविनोदशीलं विवेकभासा कमनीयकान्तिं विवेकिनं तम् अहं नमामि। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमा अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परा। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ब्रह्मवेद ब्रह्मैव भवति. The knower of Brahman is indeed Brahman. Therefore only that Brahman should be known. One should know oneself. Atmavare drashtavyaha. This is the commandment for a person who wants to get rid of problems in his life. While trying to know one's own real nature, Shastra reveals that Tad Jagat Karanam Brahma happened to be Tvamasi. Tad Tvam Asi, Tattvamasi. Not Saguna Drishtya, Parantu Nirguna Drishtya. Not Upadhi Drishtya, Parantu Nirupadhi Drishtya. Upadhi means what? Additions. External additions which is connected with the Brahman and the Jivaha. Jagat Karanatvam is the addition which happened to be the incidental nature of Brahman. Similarly, Shariratrayatvam, Panchakoshatvam also are additions, incidental nature of the Jiva. I hope Shariratrayatvam, Panchakoshatvam, these are all you are able to understand. So, Deha Drishti is Adhyasaha because it is a point of view from one particular standpoint. From Deha standpoint, it is a point of view. It is not a reality about oneself. So Shastram reveals Tad Tvam Asi, Tad Purnam Brahma Tvam Asi. Because you are one entity which doesn't need any support in the creation. See, you have to think deeply. When human being thinks, I need all supports, Shastra says you don't need any support. We need so many supports. That is our conviction, strong conviction. We need so many supports. Support of people, support of gadgets, support of situation, support of Ishvara. So many supports we are in need of. That is our conviction. Shastra says, you are such a unique entity in this creation. Everything needs your support, but you don't need anybody's support. Here, when Shastra says you, that you should be understood properly. The you means Panchakosha Vilakshanaha, Shariratraya Rahitaha, Satchidananda Swarupaha, Atma. This knowledge is not going to add anything to you. It is going to reduce all the notions which you are having at present. Your judgment that I am a small entity and I need so much of support is a wrong one. Because of your body identity, you have all these ideas. What is your understanding about yourself? Whenever you say, I am, you mean invariably body-mind complex one. Your sense of I is up to the hair and nail, skin and nail. When you say I, the I pervades up to which area? Up to skin and nail. Above skin there is a cloth. The cloth is not misunderstood as I. When cloth is torn, I don't cry, I am torn. But behind the cloth, there is a skin. When the skin is torn, I cry, I scream, I am torn. So the idea of I pervades up to the skin. Vedanta says this idea is a notion. It is nothing but a notion. How can you say that it is a notion? Shastra gives a simple Viveka, a discrimination process, which is called in Shastra Parampara Drig-Drishya Viveka. Seen, seer, discrimination. Drig-Drishya Viveka. Drig means seer, Drishyam means seen, Viveka means discrimination. So if I ask, why can't your garment, inner garment, that banyan, be you? Why can't you claim that banyan is yourself? No, Swami, it is not me. How can you say it is not you? What you will say? No, I am able to handle it, experience it, see it, touch it. So, it is an object of my experience and handling. Therefore, it is not me. That is your answer. Shastra says you extend the same logic to everyone. You extend the same logic to everything. When I say you are not body, you verify that statement. Are you able to experience your body condition, body color, body is functioning? Are you able to handle it or not? then it must be an object of your experience. It cannot be you. The seer of the cloth is not cloth. The seer of the dog is not the dog. Similarly, the seer of the skin is not the skin. When skin is black, what you say? I am black. That means what? You are not able to extend that same logic with regard to physical things. Because of nearness, it has become part of your existence in your idea. It has not become part of your existence. It is going to tell, I am not you. When it goes away during death time, it is going to tell, Are, I am not you. Idiot. All the while you are thinking, I am you, I am you. Body will tell, I am not you. Shastra says, before body telling, please tell, I am not you towards the body. So, ghadadrashta ghadad bhinnaha, pathadrashta pathat bhinnaha, shwanadrashta shwanad bhinnaha. Shwana means dog. Therefore, dehadrashta dehad bhinnaha. Understood? Then comes sensory activities. So we say, I am blind, I am deaf, I am dumb. This also is a misconception, because this also is available for your perception, handling and experience. So your sensory personality, pranamaya kosha also is not Atma, it is kosha only. Aham pranamaya Atma is the wrong conception. Idam pranamaya koshaha is the right perception. So, third level comes mind. Same rule. Are you able to experience, perceive and handle your mind? Swami, I experience that only. It is not leaving me all the time. It is angry, jealousy. I am not able to withstand its power. So, Shastram says, Rupam Drishyam Lochanam Drik Tad Drishyam Drikcha Manasam Drishya Dhivruttayaha Sakshi Drigeva Natu Drishyate. There is a Prakarana Grantham called Drig-Drishya Viveka, on Bharati Tirtha Maharaj has written. Their first shloka, this discrimination is pointed out. Rupam Drishyam. Any form is Drishyam. Who sees that? Lochanam Drik. Your eyes are seeing, sense organs are seeing. Tad Drishyam. Even the very sense organ is Drishyam. Who is seeing that? Drikcha Manasam. Mind is seeing. Mind says, na, my eyes are not able to see right things, Swamiji. My eyes are seeing double, doctor. My eyes are not perceiving colors. My eyes are not able to see in night hours. These are all your statement. So, I see is a statement. My eyes don't see is another statement. When I say I see, I have become eyes. EYES. When I say my eyes don't see, I become mind. Understood? So, Rupam Drishyam, Lochanam Drik. Tad Drishyam, Tad Lochanam also Drishyam, Manasam Drik. What about Manas? Whether Manas is also Drishyam or Drik? Manas also is Drishyam. How you say? I am worried. Who is worried? Certainly in sense organ cannot have any worry. Body also cannot have any worry. The worry thoughts are seen or not? That's what here the Acharya says. Drishyaha dhi vrittayaha. Dhi means manas. All the functioning of the mind is recognized, perceived by whom? Sakshi. I am angry. No, sir, you are not angry. Because you are so smiling and pleasant face, sir. No, I am angry. Opponent says you are not angry, you are pleasant. But you know I am angry. Who is seeing that? Sakshi. So perception of mind is called Sakshi Pratyaksham. Understand? Perception of sense organs is called Manasa Pratyaksham. Perception of objects in the creation is called Indriya Pratyaksham. At one level, the mind is a seer. At another level, it is seen. At one level, sense organ is a seer. At another level, it is seen. So, ultimate seer is who? Sakshi. Chaitanya Vastu. Ultimate seer is who? When I ask what you will say, I am. That I am is the ultimate seer. Drig-Drishya natu drishyate. Who sees I am? Who says I am? How you know you are? If I ask, Swami, I know I am. There is no need for me to prove. Nor I need any other instrument, including my mind, to know my existence. When deep sleep, there is no mind at all. It is in resolved condition. But still, what I say, having come out from that deep sleep, I slept. Who was seeing that sleeping person? So therefore, Drig is Sakshi. Sakshi is none other than Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma. It is all the while available, therefore Satyam. It is self-conscious entity. There is no need for another consciousness to reveal this consciousness. I am. Therefore it is Jnanam. And it is not limited by avasthas. Jagrata avastha also it is available. Swapna avastha also available. Sushupti avastha also it is available in the form of I am, I am, I am. Who is that I am? Me, Swami. This is what we want to say. You are Satya Jnanam Anantam Brahma. So this idea must be repeatedly put into our thinking pattern. Therefore, our status in this creation is very, very unique and it is self-evident one. Nobody can challenge this status. Status of being self-conscious, self-evident cannot be challenged by even Ishvara. Because Ishvara also has to say, I am Ishvara. In that I am of Ishvara, who is there? I am. That's what Shastra says. Na tatra chakshur gacchati, na vag gacchati, no manaha, na vidmaha, na vijanimaha, yataitad anushishya. Anya devatad viditad, atho aviditad adhi. It is behind all the sense organs, it is behind the vrittis of the mind and intellect. Therefore, it cannot be described as an object in the creation. I can say only one thing as told by my acharyas. What it is? It is neither known, nor knowable, nor unknown. It is neither known. All known items are objects. Nor knowable. All knowable items are objects only. Because knowable by whom? By knower. Nor unknown. Unknown also will be in the list of objects only. I don't know English. I don't know French. Unknown, but known. What is known? Unknown is known. By whom? By the knower. So you are not in the list of known object, knowable object, unknown object. Then where I am? Nowhere. Nowhere. You are the knower. Therefore, na tatra suryo bhati, na chandra tarakam, nema vidyuto bhanti, kutoyam agnihi, tameva bhantam anubhati sarvam, tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. The Surya cannot say, I exist. I am the sun. Surya cannot say, I am the sun. Surya cannot say, because it is Jadam. But I can say, a small child can say, this is sun. So who reveals whom? The child reveals the sun. Sun doesn't reveal the child. You understand? That's what Shastra says. You are self-evident entity. You are self-evident entity. This is the uniqueness of your existence in the entire cosmos. No other entity is self-evident. What a grand position we are. How pathetically we live. Because of one error, adding some object along with the idea of I. What are those some object? Body, sense organs, and mind. Then connected bodies, their sense organ and their mind. That is called marriage. Marriage means what? Adding one more body, one more mind, and not able to handle. This 1 plus 1 becomes 3, 5, 7, 10, 11, 12. Generally 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 in mathematics. But in marriage, it can be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that also added. That body also added. That mind also added. My son is not obedient to me, Swamiji. I generally ask, are you obedient to your parent? So why complain? Because added. So Shastra says you don't need some other factor for your existence, for your self-evident nature. You are the most obvious entity. You are the most obvious entity as Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. You are the most insignificant entity as body-mind complex. Imagine the vastness of the universe. Where is our earth? It's a tiny dot. In that also, Bharat Desham, still tiny dot. In that also, Villupuram. In that also, 2 BHK. In that also, in one room only, one corner of the room you are sitting. So, as a body-mind complex, you are the most insignificant entity. As Chaitanyam, you are a most unique entity. As Chaitanyam, everyone requires you. As Chaitanyam, everyone requires you for their sustenance. When I saw you, you are the object. Whether you exist or not, who has to tell? I have to tell. Understood? Whether I exist or not as body, who has to tell? You have to tell. Got the point? So the perceiver is always a self-evident entity. The seer is never seen. It doesn't come under seen object category. Whatever is seen cannot be the seer. If you claim you are self-conscious entity, the seer, you cannot add anything seen by your self-conscious nature. Therefore, you are available in every thought. You are not as the thought perceives you. You are that entity because of which thoughts happen. You are behind the thoughts, not perceived by the thoughts. That's what Shastra says. Yeto vacho nivartante apraapya manasa saha. Neither mind can describe you, nor the Vak Shakti can describe you. Because you are behind that functioning of mind and Vak Shakti. You are the conscious entity. Pratibodha viditam matam. Bodham bodham prati viditam. Nobody needs to prove their existence because it is self-evident. You got the point? Whenever you see a picture, what is evident? What is evident? Picture is evident. Along with picture, one more thing is evident. What it is? The hidden photographer is evident. The photographer who has taken this photo is evident. So entire creation is a photograph. You are not inside the photograph because you are the photographer. You are the photographer. You have taken the photograph. That is why Shastra says adjust your camera and take photograph. Otherwise it will be a distortion. You fix concave and convex lens and take photograph. How it will be? We do always that only. Either we put convex or concave. Either superiority complex or inferiority complex. The mind with superiority complex and the inferiority complex. The mind with kama or dvesha. So, what is the picture? Distortion. You remove this concave and convex lens. What is available? As it is. Satyam jnanam anantam brahma mayeva sakalam jatam mayi sarvam pravartitam. So therefore Shastra says it is most obvious thing, but still people happily miss it. Do you know what is the meaning of obvious? You cannot miss it. But generally we miss it. Acharya Swamiji used to tell one joke here. You might have heard or read Sherlock Holmes story. Sherlock Holmes and Watson were detectives. So they used to go place to place and try to detect certain crimes. So one day they were in a village. They did not have any house to stay. So they arranged for a tent which they were carrying. So they were lying down inside the tent. Midnight, Sherlock Holmes opened the eyes and saw certain things and got shocked. Then he woke up Watson. Hey, Watson, get up. Watson is lying on his back. Dawn has not come. Why waking up? Hey, idiot, get up. At least open your eyes. Open your eyes and see what is there. When Watson opened the eyes, he saw beautiful stars, vast sky, twinkle, twinkle, little stars. There is a wonderful moon, half moon, and there is no possibility of rain at all. Like that, he started describing the space. So Sherlock Holmes got irritated. Idiot, our tent is stolen by somebody. To see the sky, you should see, before seeing the sky, you should see what? Absence of the tent. Absence of tent is most obvious thing. We were lying inside the tent. How can I see the stars and sky? That idea should come, na? That doesn't come. That is called missing the most obvious. In Tamil also, Trunagara Swami sings that. விறகில் தீயினன் பாலில் படு நெய் போல் மறைய நின்றுளன் மாமணி ஜோதியன். Mamani Jodian, grand Jodi. You cannot miss that Jyoti at all. Because such a huge Jyoti, Marayan Indrulan. Eyes don't have the capacity to see it, therefore, is as though hidden. So, therefore, here Shastra says, open your eyes and see. Remove the ignorance, ajnana timirandhasya. There is a blindness in our eyes because of ignorance, because of the disease called ignorance. That should be removed by simple vichara. What is the vichara? Whatever I perceive, experience, handle, I am not. Whatever I perceive, experience, and handle, I am not. Simple vichara. Drig-Drishya, Viveka, it is called. This understanding gives space in the mind of the knower between himself and the objects of his experience, perception, and handling. Entire creation is an object of perception, and Pancha, Shariram also are object of perception. His own mind is an object of perception. So there is a gap between himself and his mind, himself and his body, himself and his intellect. There is a gap. This gap is called space. This space is called cognitive space, a space born out of knowledge. What is the knowledge? I am not this. I am not this. I don't say this is not existing. What I say? I am not this. When I say I am not this to my body, naturally, next idea will come, who's this? Next question will come what? Who's this? It is mine. No problem. You tell, mine. How can you say that it is yours? Handed over by the Ishvara to use it. Then what you should do? I will handle it. I will make it exercise. I will give only required item as food. I will keep it healthy and with hygiene. So objectivity gives you space. Without objectivity, you cannot handle an object. For a doctor, every patient body is an object of handling. Understood? Every patient body is an object of handling. Suppose that body is his own relative body, in his mind there is no objectivity. So he cannot handle that relative body. That cognitive space in his mind, this is not me, this is not mine also, but it is a patient. Then that knowledge gives him a space. Like handling a dog. This is not me. This may be mine, but not me. So when it shouts, I will not tell, I am shouting, I am shouting, I am shouting. When it shouts, I will say, hey, chup karo. I can say, "Hey, chip karo, be silent." To whom? To second entity only. I cannot say to myself, addressing me, "Hey, be silent, hey, be silent." Then people will think, "What, are you mad? If you want to be silent, keep quiet. Why you are telling be silent, be silent?" No, I am not telling to me, I am telling to my dog, object. So cognitive space, it is called a space born out of knowledge about the subject and the object, knowledge about the seer and seen object. Therefore, Shastram says this knowledge is very important for you to lead a peaceful life. In day-to-day life itself, we want to be relatively peaceful. This knowledge is very important. This knowledge gives you objectivity and it gives you relaxation. Somehow it is not me. Once it is not me is established, let it go, no problem. Because as long as it is connected with me only, its arrival, departures, conditions are all affecting me. No, it may not be me, it can be mine. Bharya imame, this is my wife. Putra imame, this is my children. Like that, who will tell? Meshas samana. Me vadanti, meshas samana. Goat. Mesha means goat. Goat alone always say me. So first Shastra says, at least understand that it is not you. Afterwards you will get rid of my idea. First get rid of me idea. Very difficult. Transformation happens after long tapasya and repeated hearing and earnest prayers, which will invoke all the blessings and grace of the Ishvara and Guru Parampara. Very, very difficult to transform ourselves in our thought process about our identity. I am conscious entity. I am not this body. So that identity should be very natural. We may sing Mano Buddhya Hankara Chittani Naham. While singing itself, this fellow will bite the mosquito. At least after singing, if you have the body idea, okay. What you are singing? I am not body, I am not mind. I am not senses. Allow at least that singing, that mosquito also knows. And it expects. You are telling that you are not body, mind, senses, na? Okay, let me have that opportunity to suck the blood. Because it is not you. At least while singing, you should be truthful enough for that sloka. While singing it like that. Some fellows are there. After hitting, they will take it and see. You dare to bite me like that, they will again smash it. Vicarious fellows. If at all you are to hit somebody, tell the Lord's name and hit the mosquito. At least at the last moment, the mosquito would have heard the Bhagavan Nama, then it will get a good gadi. Manushya Janma also. Because Vedanta seeker has given punishment. Na? That is why it comes as to us repeatedly. Hey, send me out of this body. Otherwise 14 days I have to roam here and there. Hitting the mosquito is not problem. But at least while singing that Manobuddhi Ahankara time, you should have the patience to observe how nicely this fellow is having an injection. And silently he puts that injection in my body, and how he knows where the veins are there, where it can suck the blood. Even nurses, doctors are failing in find out where is the vein. And they prick here and there. This fellow how nicely takes, like that you can have meditation, na? Mosquito biting meditation. Shastra says, when your stomach is not good, observe that. How the stomach is not good. And see that as an object. This upasana comes in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Gada stomach meditation. Upadrava stomach meditation. So why it is taught? It is asking us to practice. For some moment. After 2 minutes you will get pain also, no problem. But you are the experiencer of that pain. You have experienced the process of blood sucking by a mosquito. You allow it to do that. All right, my dear, you are pregnant. That is why you are asking my blood donation. Willfully, I will give blood donation. Like that, with that calm mind, you observe. These are all personal experience. Yes, it gives an objectivity. Hey, what a wonderful insect. What a srishti. What a grandness of Ishvara. Ishvara could design such a product, small one, in that also survival instinct, in that also escaping capacity, in that also food finding intelligence, in that also food taking talent. Where your hands don't reach, there only it will bite. Understand? It knows that your hand can reach this much only. Appreciate. Appreciate the object as object, then develop your objectivity. These are all sadhana. Sadhana doesn't mean only sitting in closed eyes or puja room like that. Every moment of our life can be connected with this Vedantic teaching and can be made as sadhana. What is the sadhana here? Shastra wants us to do, try to see repeatedly object as object. In that object list, your body, senses, mind, intellect also is there. The problem in non-accepting the Shastra Darshanam, Tattvamasi, where because the objects from the object list, I have taken only 4 items and added those 4 items with the idea I, then I am not able to accept. What are the 4 items? Body, senses, mind and intellect. When the body is going to destroy, I say I am destroyed. When the mind is troubled, I say I am troubled. When senses are weak, I say I am weak. When intellect is confused, I say I am confused. Nobody made us to marry with these 4 fellows. Acharya Swami used to say, we all married to 3. Sthula Shariram, Sukshma Shariram and Karana Shariram. 3 ladies, everyone married. Prakriti, na? Why lady? Prakriti. Belongs to Prakriti. All the Shariram belong to Prakriti. So what we have to do? We have to do talaq. Talaq means divorce. Islam talaq. First talaq, Sthula Shariram. At least Sthula Shariram, you should say, I am not Sthula Shariram. Minimum. Then talaq to Sukshma Shariram. Senses and mind and intellect. Then final talaq for ignorance. Get out from me. I have divorced you. You have to tell to the ignorance. You can tell to the body, I have divorced you through tapasya. You can tell to the body talaq, divorce statement, through tapasya. You can tell to the Sukshma Shariram, senses, mind and intellect, talaq, through your bhakti towards Ishvara, turning all the senses towards the Ishvara Puja, towards Ishvara Seva. Shivajnane Jiva Seva. Turning your mind towards His glories. Turning your intellect towards the Vedanta Vichara, scripture. What you do? Talaq. No, Swami, half an hour only I could see. At least tell that half an hour talaq. Afterwards, let us make a permanent talaq. Daily talaq should be practiced. Then final talaq will happen automatically by the grace of the Guru Parampara and the Ishvara. One day he will tell, yes, I am everything. So this knowledge, I am everything, gives a space. I am none of these things is the knowledge. I am everything also is a knowledge. Manobuddhi ahankara chittani naham is a knowledge. Mayeva sakalam jatam is a knowledge. Understood? So then the idea of accommodative nature comes. Atmaupamyena sarvatra samam pashyati yo Arjuna. Sukham va yadiva dukkham sayogi paramo mata. When other body suffers, this mind can feel. When other mind suffers, this mind can feel. But it doesn't have samsara, suffering. It can empathize. And if possible, teach that mind also anityam asukam lokam. So it gives beautiful strength of accommodating everyone. Before accommodating others, we have to accommodate our own mind and senses. We have to be very kind to our own mind and senses. We should not punish our mind and senses. We should guide our mind and senses. Because it is going towards one direction which is not conducive for our spiritual goal. Then you have to educate it. Arey idiot, that is not. You told when 20 years before you told, na, that's what I am doing. The mind says, now I have changed. Please hear the present order. You only told, see cinema. I am habituated to see cinema. Suddenly you say, no cinema means how? You only told, eat ice cream. Arey, 20 years before appa. No, 2 years before also you ate, na? Arey, 2 years before appa. No, 2 weeks before also you ate. So, mind will be adamant in asserting its course of action because of habit. So, one should be sympathetic with that mind. Yes. I have sown the seed, now I am reaping. But you need not continue in this way. Now I request you to come back to the Lord. Like that we have to teach our mind. One should be kind enough towards oneself, then only. Towards oneself means what? Not paramarthika satyam self. Vyavaharika satyam self. Handling. It is like being kind to a dog, pet dog. Its indiscipline hurts me, but still I am kind to it. The indisciplined nature of the teeth hurts the tongue. I don't take an hammer and finish off this teeth. What to do? Both are mine. What is the idea? Both are mine. The dog, troublesome dog also mine. In that list only all family members should come. Understood? So converting I as mine is a great process. Then converting mine as belonging to Ishvara is another process. Shastra says first to convert mine as Ishvara's. Everything was given, therefore doesn't belong to you. Therefore convert all your belongings, external belongings, as Ishvara. Then internal belonging is there, these four fellows, body, mind, intellect, senses. That's also hand over to Ishvara. That's called Sharanagati. That's why one cannot be a jnani without Ishvara Bhakti. Without Ishvara Sharanagati, one can never be a jnani. One can be a scholar. One cannot be wise. What is the difference between scholar and wise? The scholar is one, a repeater of the Shastra Vakya. Wise is one who has assimilated the ideas of the Shastra Vakyas. Understood? Scholar is one who vomits what is fed to him. Wise man is one who has assimilated and made that food has his own strength. So therefore, in that process of conversion of the idea about oneself in his own mind, every statement is important. Entire process is nothing but what? Conversion of the idea about oneself in our own mind. It is a time-taking project which requires patience, therefore which requires distance. You have to distance yourself from your mind whenever it requires. When it thinks repeatedly about somebody's statement, அவன் சொல்லிட்டானே அவன் சொல்லிட்டான் பா இப்போ என்ன பண்ண போற அவன் சொன்னதை நிறுத்த முடியாது. You cannot stop what he told because already he told. Why you are thinking? No, how can he say it? He told, na. Then how can you ask, how can he say? So like that you go on argue, that will argue. So what you say? All right. Come. We will meditate on Lord. We will study the scriptures. We will sit in front of Swamiji's lecture class. Like that you have to cajole your own senses and mind and teach that this is the way. You cannot expect mind not giving trouble to you. Nor you can expect others' mind not giving trouble to you. You cannot expect a cinema without villain. A villain must be there. Challenges must be there. Then only hero can be declared. Without villain, where is the hero? Where is sadhana without obstacle? Please tell. So therefore, we should have that holistic ideal about the process and the end. What is the end? Conversion of my own idea about myself from limited individuality to limitless existing entity. So it gives the space for us to accommodate all, to forgive everyone's mistakes, to teach everyone with love and care, to embrace everyone in spite of their problematic nature. The embracing is not going to be physical. It is in the form of an understanding. Imagine Bhagavan Ramji's life. No one could have hurt Rama more than Ravana. For him also, Bhagavan has a space. Yadiva Ravana Swayam. For him also, he gives opportunities. 3 times he gave opportunity. He sent Hanumanji as a messenger, then Angada as a messenger. Then when he himself comes in front of him, having defeated all his arrogance, he says, Indru poi, nalai va. Go back to your home, take rest and have it introspection and come. When he say, come tomorrow, what is his expectation? That fellow will understand my divinity and his divinity. Then he will come and ask protection. That was his expectation. But when Ramji finds No, that fellow is not able to understand his divine nature. What is the obstacle in that understanding? His physical body and that ahankara based on this physical body. So let me remove that body itself. So he helped Ravana in killing also. So in killing also becomes a seva to the society. Yasya naham krito bhavaha buddhihi yasya na lipyate hatvasa iman lokan na hanti na nibadhyate. When a person has this knowledge about oneness with all living beings, even if he kills all living beings, he is not affected, because the killing action also is meant for helping that living. In Mahabharata war, Narada Bhagavan says, all fellows got good gadi. How? Whoever were killed by Arjuna, all fellows got sadgati, punya loka. How? So it seems Arjuna will make sound through his Gandiva, and all will turn. Na? That time, who will be there? Krishna will be there behind Arjuna. So they will be seeing, aha, what a wonderful form, beautiful Krishna. Because Arjuna is behind, Krishna is front. So when turns back, who is appearing first? Krishna only. So they will be seeing Krishna's beautiful form. Ah, like that. That time one injection. Bas, over. Antakale smaranchi. Antakale smaran. Antakala smarana happens. Bhagavad smarana antakala. It is like showing a gilgilipai. You know that gilgilipai? The sound maker toy. The child will like that, it will open. By the time doctor gives injection. Because attention, diversion, then give injection. So all fellows got sadgati. So it is not a punishment. It is helping. Therefore Shastra says, this cognitive space, very important for you and for others. For you it is important to handle your own body, mind, senses. Yes, having gained knowledge also, the body, mind, senses will have problems because it belongs to problematic jagat. The body will have cancer. But you will not have the idea, I have cancer. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna's life, you can see that. He could not even sip one sip of water. But Ananda Murthy talking 22 hours in a day. Swamiji writes, 22 hours he used to talk with that cancer throat. With good throat itself, 2 hours we cannot talk. In a melodious voice he used to talk. He used to teach Swamiji. Final days. When he saw that black snake is going to bite disciples, he runs away from the room. He was not able to even get up and sit. Mother Sarada Devi saw. Suddenly one form is moving like Bhuta. Who is that? Then after a few minutes that form has come. Then mother went and asked Sri Ramakrishna, where you went? Oh, have you seen? I went very speed. You are not able to even get up and sit on the bed. You require some people to help you even to get up. How can you? No, I went there. Where? To the garden. For what? To ward off this black snake. Which snake? No, there was a black snake under the palm tree. These fellows were sitting there and chit-chatting without the knowledge of the danger. So I went and told to the black snake, hey, this is my children. Go away. The black snake also had ears, it seems. Leela. These are all Leela. The people around him were thinking that he is so weak, not able to even get up. Sri Guru Maharaj could walk and run also and ward off the danger also. They were thinking they are protecting him. But what actually happened? Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna was protecting. So everything becomes Leela in your life once you gain this knowledge in the form of cognitive space. So therefore, ahamasmi sadabhami kadachid na aham apriyaha brahmaivaham atasiddham sachidananda lakshan. I exist always as a conscious entity, and I exist always as a lovable conscious entity for myself. I cannot hate me. Kadachite aham na apriyaha. Others can be apriyaha for me. I can never hate me. Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. I love everything for my love's sake. I cannot avoid my love towards me. What it means? I exist as conscious entity loving myself. Therefore, Sachidananda Lakshanam. What is the Lakshanam of Brahman? Sat Chit Ananda. What is my Lakshanam? Asmi Bhami Na Priyaha. Asmi Bhami Priyaha is my Lakshanam. What is the Brahman's Lakshanam? Sat Chit Ananda. Same. Equation is same. That side Satchidananda. This side Asti Bhami Priyam. Ananda is equal to Priyam. Bhami is equal to Chit. Asmi is equal to Sad. Therefore, this Drig-Drishya Jnanam gives cognitive space to handle our day-to-day life. And having gained this knowledge, entire life becomes Samagana life. Happy duet song life. I sing duet with myself. Atma Rama, Atma Kridaha, Atma Ratihi, Akamaha, Apta Kamaha. Beautiful statements. I become Atma Ramaha, Atma Ratihi, Atma Kridaha, therefore Akamaha. Why? Apta Kamaha. All desires are fulfilled. That is called Jnani Lakshan. So, Tattvamasi Prakaranam is over. In that, what we learnt is, certain things are connected with Ishvara, certain things are connected with I also. When I remove these connected upadhis and see myself and Ishvara as it is nothing but Satyam Jnanam Anantam Vastu, Aham that Vastu. Gaining this knowledge is the purpose of human life. One who gained, he has become a free person. After gaining this knowledge also, he will allow his body, mind to work as the instrument in the hands of the Lord. Prakrute kriyamanani gunaihi karmani sarvashaha ahankara vimudhatma kartaham iti manyati. If you don't know, you think actions belong to the body-mind complex as your actions. Indriyani indriyarteshu vartante. They are doing, dog is playing with another dog. What he will do? Like that, one dog called one indriyam playing with another dog called indriya vastu. I am Sakshi. Naiva kinjit karomi. Iti manyate tattvavit. Pashyan, Srinman, Sprishan, Jigran, Ashnan, Gachan, Swapan, Swachan. All are day-to-day activities. Breathing, seeing, eating, drinking, walking, sitting, lying. Bhagavan says, Indriyani indriyateshu vartante aham naiva karo. This is a beautiful knowledge which is given as the goal of human life. As long as we don't gain this knowledge, we should not be a lazy person. Therefore, Shastra says, Uttishtate, Jagrate, don't be a lazy one, be active. Prapyavaran Nibodate. Be active and be alert in gaining this knowledge. So, with this, Tattvamasi Prakaranam Viveka over. Tvam Padartha Vichara, Tat Pada Vichara, then Drig-Drishya Viveka Vichara, and in that itself Shariratraya Vichara, Panchakosha Vichara, Avastatraya Vichara, all Vicharas have come. So, Shastra successfully established our real nature beyond all doubts. Still, if you have doubts, we have the right to pursue the study and learn, and as long as the doubt is not cleared, we have the right to ask questions to the teacher. So hereafter, what is the condition of a knowledgeable person? How a knowledgeable person lives in this world? Yes, after gaining knowledge, nothing is going to change. Neither his body, nor the external world, nor family members, nor his job, nothing is going to change. But he is changed. How his change creates ripples in his life, in others' life. That Mukta Lakshanam it is called. That we will see in the next class. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu.
Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Devo Maheshwara Gurureva Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Ajnanati Nirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Aneka Janma Samprapta Karma Bandha Vidahine Atmajnana Pradanena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Mannatha Shri Jagannatho Madguru Shri Jagadguru Mamatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Brahmanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatītam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyādilakshyam Ekam Nityam Vimalavachalam Sarvadhi